All right, the LA Chargers scoop in and steal a nose tackle in the third round. And the more you look into this guy, the more it's like, yep, that was a good pick. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to the Chargers. And we're Jim Harbaugh fans, and we started this channel, and now we're all in. And if you're new, we talk tacos at the end, some sort of food, beach, something like that. So, all right, let's do it. Let me know your favorite pick so far, by the way, too. I love Omarion Hampton. You got to have a running back. I don't know why running backs got devalued so quickly there for a little few years, but you got to have a couple running backs, and you have two just beasts. We'll get to that as well. But Jamaree Caldwell, what's up? Nose tackle. Here's the thing about drafting some of these certain positions is that it's just you can't find them. You got to get them if you can get them, and you get this dude in the draft is perfect. And so there he is, just spin move. He's a nose tackle. So remember, that is a specific a big dude always that's kind of squatty down there. It's going to be right over the center. It's going to really anchor your defense. And again, these guys are just hard to find. And you can see him, though. He's moving laterally, doing things. That's it right there. That's what you picture, like clogging up the middle. This is classic nose tackle stuff right here. Splits two guys. He's got like two guys around him. But then here's the thing that you're kind of looking for right there. Boom. Classic nose tackle right over the center. But then he's able to get in. Boom. Just a quick move. Forces the quarterback to get rid of it. This is what you're looking for too. See that? All right, here comes the double team. Stay right there. Don't move. And so this double team is designed, hey, running back, run right behind the double team. Something's going to open up, and immediately, there's nothing there. And he makes a tackle, and splits through and makes a tackle. This is big-time stuff. So what do you want from a nose tackle? Well, you want a guy that stops the run, but, man, if you can get to the passer, then you're just a different animal altogether. And so remember, the all-time just epic Aaron Donald showed us the impact you can have. It's hard to have, but you can have if you knock this player out. So if you draft that defensive tackle. So I love that. He was projected to go kind of in the third round, and so to have you be able to. So I don't think this pick in particular is just going to be like the craziest steal of all time, but the draft itself now to go running back, wide receiver, and then now you get the trenches. It's classic. It makes sense. You have to be happy if you're a Chargers fan that your team is doing things that make sense. That's all. Philadelphia Eagles, they do things that make sense. They just do things that make sense. The Ravens, I will say the Lions don't necessarily do things that make sense, but it turns out you're like, oh, shoot, okay. Like Jameer Gibbs, why are we taking this dude? Oh, okay, he's unbelievable. Amon-Ra St. Brown, never heard of him. Who is he? Oh, okay, that's pretty good. So you never know, but in general, especially as you're starting to move in a different direction and just have a team that makes sense, I love this. So let me go over here. One other thing that I think is really important is what you have coming up here. So let's look at that as well. I recorded this on Saturday, so by the time you see this, maybe we've already got these picks going down, and so maybe this will be stupid. Maybe it'll be fun to see like, oh yeah, he was kind of right on that, or he was not. All right, Chargers remaining picks, and I don't know. Look at all these picks. Man, you've got so many 6th-round picks. It's crazy. You're going to be picking. So, yeah, stay tuned to that and what happens. But 6th-round picks, boom, boom, boom. And so you will be addressing the trenches from schools you never heard of, or guys you never heard of, right? From Montana State that you can be like, okay. And they're going to be just animals, and you're just going to build the depth, offense and defensive lines. You've got good secondary. Again, last year's 5th-round picks, those dudes, you got good secondary. Linebackers not bad. Hopefully you get more from Junior Colson this year. Offensive and defensive lines. And you've already got the offensive line going. I mean, really with Mekhi Becton, the big free agent signing that you got for, again, I'm trying not to drink the Kool-Aid too much with you guys because I think that's the benefit of having an outsider's perspective, is that you're not just all hyped up on your team and just like, oh man, everything's great. We probably do that too much on our Lions channel. Like everything's just the greatest thing ever. But from an outsider's perspective, in knowing and seeing Jim Harbaugh do this at every stop, especially at Michigan, it's like you got this star guard in free agency. Your offensive line right now, you could take the field, but you're still going to do some things, add some depth. You've got the running back position just changed overnight. That's why in free agency, we just kept talking about it's the draft. Get some players. You got to fill out some spots in free agency, but it's the draft. It's the draft of this draft. So then you look at what you have draft pick wise and you're like, okay, cool. We got a bunch of draft picks. And so you start to just feel good about, boom, Amarion Hampton. You've got a 2-headed monster at running back now. What that does, seriously, and this isn't like rocket science, and you guys are, this isn't the greatest analysis of your lifetime that I'm about to give you, but when you have 2 running backs, they just stay healthy. Saw it with the Lions. These dudes are just healthy and fresh throughout the entire year. He goes for a series. He goes for a play. He goes for 2 series. He goes for 2 series. And these guys just feed off each other, and they're fresh instead of just, all right, he's injured. Now we got to get him back out there. He's probably not ready to play, but it's like, dude, take 2 weeks off. You need a week, take 2 weeks off. We got a running back. Then he comes, you just, again, it's common sense, but it's such an important position and one that you just get beat up on. It's the only position still in football that you're just like full go. You can do anything, right? Quarterback, can't touch him. I get it. Wide receiver, going across the middle, you cannot take his head off anymore. Okay? Got it. Everyone's just kind of on board. Yeah, I get it. Tight end, all these things, crack back blocks. There's all kinds of things that we're all just like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It took us a while to get there, but it's like, but the only one is like running back. No rules. Actually, there is one rule. If a running back lowers his head and hits you too hard, it's a penalty. So running back, good luck out there. So you got to have 2 of them. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comments. We'll see all of you on the next one.